Students, today's topic of discussion is taxation. We are going to study what is a tax, what are the different types of taxes. Let's begin with taxation. Taxation refers to the act of a taxing authority actually levying tax. Taxation as a term applies to all types of taxes, from income tax to gift tax to estate tax, etc. The act of revenue collection is called taxation. Talking about the history of taxation, it is a matter of general belief that taxation are of recent origin, but in ancient time also taxes were levied in some form on sale and purchase of merchandise or livestock. It was all over the world. In India, Kautilya's Arthashastra, which deals with the system of taxation, is a real elaborate and taxation is given in a real elaborate and planned manner. Tax, it was only for the good of his subjects that he collected taxes from them, just as sun draws moisture from the earth to give it back to a thousandfold. This was written by Kalidas. The modern definition of tax is, however, that tax is imposition of financial charge or other levying upon a taxpayer by the government or other functional equivalent of the state. The government policy regarding tax. The organizational history of Income Tax Department starts in the year 1922. In 1961, Direct Tax Advisory Committee set up Direct Taxes Administrative Inquiry Committee, constituted an Income Tax Act. 1961 came into existence, which extends to whole India and became effective from 1st April 1962. Every year a budget is presented before Parliament by Finance Minister. Most important component of budget is the Finance Bill, which contains amendments which are sought to be made in the area of direct tax levied by the central government. Coming to the types of taxes, there are two types, the direct tax and the indirect tax. Direct tax, the taxes whose burden falls directly on taxpayer is the direct tax, and technically we refer to it as the impact and incidence of the tax falls on the same person. Examples of direct tax are income tax, wealth tax and property tax. The indirect tax. Indirect taxes are the taxes in which the burden of the paying tax is shifted through a change in price. Examples: custom duty, excise duty, sales tax, service tax, etc. That means the incidence and the impact of taxes fall on two different types of people. Income tax. It is a tax on the income of an individual or entity levied by the government. It was introduced in 1860 and it was discontinued in 1873 and reintroduced in the year 1880. Now, income tax, it's a personal tax. It is levied on the income of individual, undivided family and other association of the people. Corporate tax, it is levied on income of registered companies and corporations. Personal income tax, income from all the sources are considered. Certain rebates, deductions, expenditures, insurances are not considered for levying tax. It is progressive, that is, if income increases, tax rate also increases. It is levied on the basis of slabs. The corporate income tax, it is a rationale for corporate tax. The rationale for corporate tax is that a joint stock company has a separate entity, so taxed separately. A corporation pays taxes on behalf of income of shareholders on dividends paid to them, and each shareholder gets a credit till 1960-61. Now shareholders don't get credit because entity treated as a separate entity. The corporations pay on flat tax rates and it is different from Indian companies and foreign companies. Then we come to customs duty and octroi. Custom duty is levied on import and export. From revenue's point of view, importance of export duty is limited. Since 1991, custom duty structure was pruned and now maximum rate of custom duty is 10%. Octroi is a tax on goods entering into municipality or any other jurisdiction of use, consumption or sale. The excise duty is a tax charged on goods produced within the country. This is opposite to custom duty. Its another name is Central Value Added Tax or CENVAT. Anti-dumping duty. Dumping is said to occur when goods are exported to a country to another at a price lower than its normal value. This is an unfair trade practice which can have a distortive effect on international trade. In order to rectify this situation, central government imposes it. Sales tax. This is a tax imposed on the sales of movable goods. Sale tax or interstate sale is levied by union government and an intra-state sale by state government. Service tax. The tax on paid service you take is service tax. Over past few years, it is expanded to cover new services. Few of the major service which comes into vicinity of service tax are telephone, tour operator, architect, advertising, health center, banking and financial services, etc. Value added tax. The part of sales tax imposed by state government is called value added tax. It covers more than 220 items. VAT or value added tax rates vary based on nature of item and state. The advantages of taxes. First, it helps to the government in its revenue, which is used to facilitate people of a country. It helps to control inflation. It restricts government to take loan from World Bank. It utilizes public money in social welfare. The disadvantages of taxes is that first, it restricts common people to get extra happiness at some extent, and second, if government misuses tax, we don't have any control on it.